Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen Catherine's Reeves. So, we're going to use a 10-inch floor ring. Welcome to all the new people. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. So, if you're new and this is your first time watching, I'm just going to go over the tools and stuff that I use. And then we're going to get started. We are going to make a Mardi Gras flower. Okay, and this will be our second one. We did one yesterday and we're doing another one today. Everybody knows my husband is from Mississippi and I have family in Louisiana and Mississippi. I love you guys. They were so proud of me making the Mardi Gras. Made them proud. So, we are going to use today, I'm using the emerald green with gold metallic strips in it. You can get that from Paper Mart. That's where I got mine, papermart.com. If you have any old emerald green left over from Christmas, we can use it. It's the same color. You don't have to have the gold or the green strip in it. You can use as long as it's emerald green. We have purple with purple metallic strip coming from Paper Mart and gold with gold metallic strip. Do not have the product number on the gold. I told you yesterday, so if y'all want to go on there, you can look it up. I actually tell you and read it out loud, okay? And that would be on, I believe it's on the other flower I did. For those of you on my page, you already know because I posted it on the page. Okay, so I use what's called a power rotary cutter. There are two brands that I use. I use the Works, which is a zip snip, and I use the Skill. And they are just like a rotary cutter, but they're electric, and they are charged for 18 hours. Cuts up to 15 pieces at once. I have a commercial on my page for both tools. So here we go. We're going to cut it about 10.5 inches. These are 10-inch. So I use the 10-inch rolls of mesh, and then I cut them in 10.5 to 11-inch squares. That way you can trim as you go. It's just, anytime you use anything, you're going to get friction. Friction makes fray, so you want to give it a little room to trim it before you put your protectant on it. There we go. Nice and easy, no fray, beautiful cuts. So that was the Skill. I think I used the Skill both already. I'm going to use the zip snip so everybody can see. You're going to want to cut one roll of each. I'm not sure how many petals we're going to use until we are done, but I'm pretty sure because the style of it is similar to my football style flowers. So, you're going to want to go ahead and cut up enough, which is about 30 to 31 pieces in a roll, 10-inch roll. Alright, zip snip. Here we go. Always use your rocks to hold it down. Nice and pretty, no fray. Like I said, we do use protectant. I use adhesive spray, sprayed about 18 to 21 inches away from your mesh. Wear a mask and spray it outside. It can hurt your lungs. You only need one little coat of this. I use two with the flowers, but people are overspraying and they should not be sticky, so use very little, please. Also, I use the UV Resistant Clear by Krylon, and that will seal it. And it makes it weatherproof. It makes it not completely, but it keeps it from the sun damage. Those are the two products I use. You do it after you put your flower together, before you put your decor on. Okay, that's the best time to do it. That way if you're using any type of stuffed animals or fabric pieces like I do, it's not going to ruin it. And it also helps not staining up your ribbon. So, because we are going to use ribbon today as well. So here we go. Skill. Beautiful cuts. No fray. Beautiful cuts. And the last one will be your zip snip, and then we are done. Like I said, my gold I'm done with, but I've been using that for the last, believe it or not, we were able to do 2 with that, so I was really happy. No, I used 2 rolls. Okay, zip snip, top and bottom. There we go. Nice and pretty. Yeah, I did use 1 roll of gold on 2 different reefs. And then today we're going to do a big flower, so it's almost going to take a whole roll, I believe. So we're done cutting this up. I'm going to put this to the side. You can use pipe cleaners or you can use your zip ties. I use the zip ties. It is so much easier. It's easier on your hands. Zip ties can be bought at Walmart or at Dollar Tree, any appliance store. You can also get them in electricity. You can get them at AutoZone, Discount Auto. Everybody carries the zip ties. Zip ties are a very big thing that everyone uses. I tend to use it on everything all the time, but I do use pipe cleaners too. So you're going to need some floral wire. I get that also. You can get that from any craft store. Alright, we don't need a ruler today, guys, because this is going to be a fun reef. Alright. So we are going to use, like I said, this came from Craft Outlet. It's a 10-inch 4-ring. And what we're going to do is we are going to color coordinate today. So this is going to be a little bit, like I said, it's going to be just like if I was doing a football theme, but we're using 3 colors instead of 2. And so you're going to take it corner to corner. I fold in, because this is your spearing. Fold it in, pull on each side. Alright, that's called spearing. I'm going to take a rock to hold this one down, because we're going to do 3 in each section. And you're going to color coordinate. So corner, corner, roll in, pull, pull, fold in half. It's your spearing. So we're just going to lay them, and we'll fold them in half as we lay them on the frame. Fold, fold, roll, 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 roll. All the way in, pull and pull. Watch the gold you buy, guys. It can be orangey, so you really want to watch what gold you use on your roof. We don't want an orange one. We want this to be bright, beautiful gold. I'm going to hold this down. So we can rebuild this one. Under. I'm going to fold them almost in half today, the petals. Alright. Do you want to trim your metallic? It's going to come loose. It doesn't matter what you use on this. Metallic always sheds. All we're going to do, and this is going to make it so it's not so floppy, but we're still going to have that beautiful petals. Alright? I'm going to do. Now, in some of my other videos, we do one at a time. Alright? Which, you're going to do it one at a time if you want it to look like more of the skinny tones. what I would do is do these two together. And we're probably going to do this style because this is my favorite anyways. Take your zip tie, pull it around. We're not quite folding this in half, okay? This one is petals going halfway up, and this one, the second one, is in half. I'm going to trim it, and we're going to take the one in front of it, and this is not, it's like folding it not in half, you're pulling the tail halfway up. And you want to cover the zip tie behind it. I do that? I did. We gotta redo that one. But I knew it felt funny. Alright. Here, missy one. Used to working with the 3 rings. Sorry, guys. We've been doing a lot of three ring flowers lately, so corner, corner, roll, 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 pull. It's like it's not coloring it enough. This is why. Take these two. And take the third one. This one you're not, but I'll show you how this tightens down, so we'll work with that one. This one is the only one that has all 3 in it. We're trying to get this to be skinny going all the way around, okay? So I'm trying to layer it so it looks like feathers going down. This is supposed to be a fun, like, party theme type of wreath, so this is how we're doing it. See how pretty that is? It's beautiful the way it lays, so that's what I want. It's almost like when I make my bird wreaths, I do their feathers like this. Alright, so you can do your purple next to it and then your green. So however you choose it, just make sure you have the right shades of the colors for Mardi Gras, because it will upset. Lavender is not the right color, and neither is yellow. It is gold, dark purple, and green. So make sure you get the right colors, making your Mardi Gras theme. It's not light green. It's not your pastels that are out right now. So you can go all the way around this and do your first level first. That'll probably make it easier for everyone. And then do the 3 behind it. So we'll do that. And green. Some of the mesh is a little bit thicker than the others, as far as like feel. So this one feels a lot thicker. Yeah, it feels a lot thicker. A lot thicker. And they're cut all the same. It's just what it's, I think it's the different metallic. Push it to the side. Anytime we're working with the 4-ring, you do not want to push them in the back. You want to push them towards the side. Reason being is when we go to work this in, it's going to scratch it. Once you get the back of it in, then you can push that towards the back, okay? And it won't hurt the wall because this is all going to be fine. It's leveled out. So now that I've showed you all 3 colors, all you're going to do is, as you're getting these done, you're just going to take each color and coordinate it going all the way around. I'll show you one more time using the 3 bars behind the zip tie. So flip it. You can put your rock to hold it down. Corner, corner, roll in, roll in, roll in, pull, pull. I do have a sweetheart flower coming up too. I don't know if it'll be today or not. Depends on how fast I get this one done. Here we go. 1, hold it down. Rocks are amazing. Always measure it to the one behind it, so we're not doing the back one in half, we're doing it like tail up halfway over the petal in the back. Measure it to the one next to it. Take a zip tie over all 3. There you go. Look how pretty that is. Nice and pretty. The reason why we're doing the single ones on the front is because the petals are going to be too fat if you do them all together. So to give it that feathery party look, celebration look, we do it like this. Just feathers it out and makes it look beautiful. Alright, so it's gold, purple, green. Let's see how many we're going to do in here. I'll tell you how many in each section. Yeah, you're going to need more than, let's count how many pieces we use. That's 4. Squeeze one more in to make it nice and tight. This does take more material. want it to be as tight as possible so it holds it in. This over. Need to trim those ends. Trim as you go, please. Those little strays off. Always trim as you go. Alright. So this will do it. So there is, you're doing 4 of each color in a row. We're doing 5 in each row. Okay. So this is the 4. I'll have to count it for you. Don't know. But it's 5, and 5 times 4 is 20 pieces in each one. So it's going to be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 pieces. Yep. So I'm going to have to cut a little bit more. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Isn't it beautiful? So what I did is I did 5 in all of them except for one section is 4. Alright? So, and I had to go calculate because I thought we were going to need more than 1 roll of each, and you don't. Alright? Because there's 360 inches and 10 yards. You should be able to cut 36 pieces if you cut right at 10. So you're going to need 33 of 2 colors and 30 pieces of another color, okay? So we're going to do a bow today, and I'm going to use this gold. I actually got this from Craft Outlet. It's like a wired mesh type, and then I got this from Craft Outlet too, which is the foil mesh. I'm going to use recipe C. Alright, and you're gonna take about 28 inches of your wire. You're gonna put it through, tie it, you're gonna wrap it around twice on each side. Make sure it's nice and tight. You just tweet it through the center. This is Pro Bow, and it's the deluxe model, and it's by Regina Sellers. You can buy this on Amazon, Craft Outlet, ProBowTheHand.com. Trendy Tree, I believe, has it. I think there's one more place, but that's where you can buy it at. So we're going to take, and the foil is a little bit, it's a little harder to work with. I knew I was off because I made the reef and I didn't have to, I had some left over and I didn't need to cut anymore. So I had to go calculate. So now I know. You should be able to get 36 pieces out of 10 yards. If you cut it right in 10. I cut them in 10 and a half. So it's like 30, 33, 34 pieces. So you should have just enough for just 1 of each roll. 10 inches is what I use. And I get my, all of that was from papermart.com, okay? Alright. So you're going to put it around your center finger. You put your wire up top, wrap it around, leave it a little teeny bit so you can pull it off. And then this is going to be a little bit harder to work with, but we're going to do it. So you're going to scrunch it, we're going to twist. So, and you can get this ribbon in different fabrics. I just use the foil because it's something I liked. It just gives it a little bang, a little pop. So, but with the foil, you're just going to work it a little bit different, guys. They have a bunch of Mardi Gras ribbon on Paper Mart too. So I saw a lot that I liked. So scrunch, have a twist over, and there's 5 fingers on each side of this. Okay, and the reason why we're making a bow today is because it's going to go over where I only put 4 in the one section. Reason being is if you're going to color coordinate your wreath to the green, purple, gold, then going around that 4 ring, you're going to have to do double of one color, and I didn't want to. So I decided I was going to put a bow on the one that is a little bit looser on that end. So we're just going to take it over, scrunch, twist, over, and yes, you hear it because it is foil, so it's going to be a little crackly. Scrunch, twist, and the wired mesh, it's beautiful. It is a little bit tougher to work with, but it is beautiful. Scrunch, twist. And you want to try to keep, I'm using gold because I have a purple center. So, and I'm trying to color coordinate the colors of Mardi Gras. You want to try to do. You can do 3 ribbon and use the green and the gold because you're using a purple center. So I'll show you in a second. So I have just enough of the wired left over. We used it on another project. Christmas time. So make sure that this is completely off that center bar. And you just take the wire off the screw. You can use an extra finger if you're not used to doing this. A lot of people do. It helps. Tied in a knot. And we're only going to do, I used all of my foil. Good, nothing left over. So I'm just going to take it up, twist it. You can make your legs as long or as short as you want. I do 6 legs, so I'm going to take this, take the legs up. Let's see if we can get this further up so you can see. Take the legs up, kind of twist it over as if you were making an extra finger. Tie it in. Regina Sellers has a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube, so if you're just getting your Pro Bow large hand, which a lot of you guys got for Christmas, watch her. She's awesome. Very awesome. I am going to cut these 2 first. Remember, this is hard wire, so it's going to take a little bit to cut. Let me take this to the side here. What I notice is I'm going to leave this one a little bit longer because when you go to fluff it out, one side's always a little bit shorter. So, and I don't think I want to angle these. I think we're going to leave it like this. I have an idea. I'm just going to pull it off. Nice and pretty. Let me move this over with the fluff box first. Gotta fluff it out right. So has anybody had King's Cake, which is your Mardi Gras cake, and you have to, whoever gets the baby, They have luck for the year is the saying in New Orleans. So I had an idea. I thought it was kind of cool. At Walmart, they have the little babies. And I thought about putting one little baby on the wreath. Just because it's a tradition. Take this. This is your fluff box. You can buy it from Regina Sellers, probowthehand.com. Alright. This is the only place you can buy it. So I'm just going to take this. And with your foil, you're going to just work it. Don't have to pull on it real hard, okay? Because you don't want to ruin it. And its shape's really pretty. Really, really pretty. As it starts to get smaller, you don't want to take it too far out. Like I said, the foil can not shape like you want it, and you don't want to get any bends or creases in it. So we're just going to take it out just a little bit. A little different to work with. You guys can see better. Really pretty though. Thought this would pop, and it does. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And that's it. Just gonna play with it and shape it up. Just be a little careful with your foil. As you see, it's really easy. Really easy to get creases in it, and we don't want to crease it. We want it to look pretty, so just pulling them out more to shape it. That's all I'm doing. Making a nice, round, pretty bow. I used the foil last year, too. So, beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. That's it. Not a lot. Beautiful. Big bow. It's gorgeous. Alright. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the one that had, and it's kind of hard to count. I'm going to flip it over so you can see which one only has 4 in it. And that's down here. This is beautiful. I'll take my bow. Get those legs. This is why we're putting it on where there's 4. It tightens it up. Trying to keep this color coordinated, so this was the best way that I found to keep it nice and pretty. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Mardi Gras. Just take it underneath, in between the petals, and tie it in a knot. And I'll flip it over so you guys can see. It's turned out beautiful. So you can also put the bow in the center, but I have something planned, so let me get this. I'm going to cut this because it's not the way I want it. Just enough so we can tie this nice. 26 gauge, but it's still, sometimes you don't get it good. It's not going to stay. Alright, let's put it underneath that bar. And we're going to have to probably fluff that bow again, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. Just be careful with the foil, like I said. You don't want to overdo it either. So we got these pretty legs down here. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to take my mask and we can put one like going right here. And then we're going to take a couple little, I'm going to do it right. You know what? Let me remove this up just a little bit more. It's pretty. I think I'm going to adjust this and put it in the center. What do you think? I think that would be prettier. And then I have something else I could put on there. So when you're working with wire, this is really easy. You just cut it off. Make sure you don't cut it where you put your bow together, okay? I'm just going to cut it, and then I'm going to feed some more wire through it. And I have to fluff it one more time, too. But I think this would be pretty in the center. See, what I intend to do, sometimes I change, and that's perfectly fine. So you're just going to tweet it through inside the bow to the other side. Take your wire. This is easy. So if you have a mishap with your bow, this is the way we do it. That's it. Knot to get it nice and secure. There's the other two legs. Let's put this in the middle of the flower. I'm going to tweet it in. Oh, turn it around. Take it in through the center bar. There you go. Take the other end, through the other end of the bar, through your reef. It's in between the bars, the first inner bar. You're just going to tweet it in, grab it. There we go. And I'll have to do this one more time as far as fluffing that bow up. So before you put your bow on, guys, that's when you put your spray on, so it doesn't, it protects all your petals, okay? Take it over here. I'm just going to tie it. It's not good enough. Tighten a knot. Move all your zip ties to the side so it doesn't scratch anyone's wall. Fluff this one more time. Really, really pretty. Beautiful. Just beautiful. There we go. You have your pretty legs. Take this up here. And I do have this. These are from Craft Outlet. They're $1 a piece, $1.50 a piece. Okay, Mardi Gras. We have our beads. Got them from the Dollar Tree. Another way to do this again today. There's some of these. Walmart sells little babies. I make my baby wreaths with this. They have little bottles, all kinds of little things. I'm going to take the baby, I'm going to hide it or put it. I think I'm going to put it there. Just put it sitting right there. Remember, it's tradition. We eat the cake, and whoever gets the baby has good luck. That's their tradition. So, this is going to be fun. So what you can do, put some wire through this because this is a little bit more different because you're working with a flower, so it does need to be tweeted in, okay? Let's take this out, and then I'll place it on after we put this on. Going through the petals, around the outer bar, underneath, just going through a couple petals. Not many, you don't need a lot, because you don't want to take away from the flower either. So let's just... Just enough to angle it on. That's it. Tie it in. Not too tight. So you're just going around the first bar, around a few flowers. That's it. Or you can glue it in if you want. This way you can shape it and then tighten it down. And then you're going to do the same thing with this one. You can take the strings or you can wire it in. Put it in, and I'm going to secure this on once I'm off the camera. Legs are down here. Take your beads. You can take this off, and you're going to put some jazz instruments on there, and you can use the beads as decorations as well. So you can take and glue them on. You can take this through, right through this. This is why I like the wire. And it just hangs down. Just this, it is. Like I said, it's supposed to be Mardi Gras. Take it through here. You can shorten it. You can make it shorter just by cutting this off. You just push it in. That's it. And they hang. And I have gold, green, and purple. All the colors of Mardi Gras. Gotta have all three colors or it's not Mardi Gras. Because St. Patty's Day, you can use the green and the gold for Patty's Day. So, there you go. I'm going to put a couple moving through it, and then I'm going to add more beads. And we can go right through the mask, have it hanging down. We can droop it through here some more. Have it, or you can put it around your leaves and the bar. But I'm going to put these on. We have the purple. And show you the finished product. So I will be back in 1 second. Put me on pause or look at how pretty. It is gorgeous. So see all the details. We have your jazz, we have the Mardi Gras beads, we have the mask, we have all the colors. So everything's on there. And the itty bitty baby for good luck for the king's cake. Alright. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you again shortly. Have a blessed night, everybody. I hope everyone had good holidays. Bye.